This is rare variety of ASD, sinus venosus type of IVC sinus venosus type. Very rare ASD variety. In this image, what you see, this is left atrium. Left atrium is more posterior compared to right atrium because probe is placed in subcostal region. This is the most anterior one. This is the most posterior one. This portion is superior one. This portion is most inferior one. So inferior one is inferior vena cava, superior one is superior vena cava. What you see in this right atrium is getting red blood flow, that is superior vena cava flow. This is left atrium, this is IVC. So this is the case of sinus venosus ASD of IVC type. Next image you will find that. Now you see again the same thing I want to show you. This is left atrium, this is right atrium, this is SVC, and this is IVC. Now you can easily see, so there is ASD. You can see this is the ASD. There is no margin separating ASD and IVC from right atrium. So this is sinus venosus ASD of IVC type. You can see this is the flow. This red flow is from left atrium into right atrium. Flow left to right. Right atrium is, you can see right atrium is more in size. The dilated right atrium. So this is IV. So this is SVC. You can see the flow from SVC is very less compared to this flow. So this is sinus venosus ASD of IVC type. So whenever you, this is obviously bicaval, subcostal bicaval view. Bicaval view means this view has got both superior and inferior vena cava in this image. This is sagittal plane image. This is left atrium, this is right atrium, this is superior vena cava, this is inferior vena cava, and intermittently you see the flow is here. Here the internal septum is lacking. It's flow from left atrium into right atrium. So this kind of ASD is very rare ASD. So only thing, if you can make this bicaval view clearly, whenever you find right atrium, right ventricle enlarged, you are not getting ASD. Where the ASD is expected, try to make this bicaval view. In this bicaval view, you will find out either type of venosus ASD, either SVC type of or IVC type of sinus venosus ASD. You will never miss. You can clearly see in this image. Next image, the same thing. This is the flow of ASD. Flow is quite turbulent. ASD is not that much, though it is not a small in size, medium size, but flow is quite turbulent. Next image, same thing. Same thing. This fourth chamber view, you can see the right atrium, right ventricle severely dilated compared to left atrium, left ventricle. In this image, coronary sinus also dilated. This portion is coronary sinus. Dilatation of coronary sinus is because of drainage of left-sided superior vena cava, or you can say left-sided innominate vein draining directly into this coronary sinus. So coronary sinus is also dilated. You can see this is arch and descending aorta. So this flow is flowing descending aorta, and you can see this blue flow, that is left-sided superior vena cava. You can see now this blue flow. This is the flow with the left side of vena cava. This flow. This may be artifact, but this is the flow within the lumen. You can easily see. So this is left sided vena cava draining directly into coronary sinus, ultimately going into right atrium. So physiologically it is not abnormal, because left side vena cava also is going into right atrium finally, and right side is also connecting with right atrium. So only thing you see, this is the flow within left sided vena cava. That is the structure that is lateral to descending aorta. Flow is blue, that means flow is going towards heart. So this is the flow of left sided vena cava. Only when the flow is red in color, that in that case it is likely to be total anomalous pulmonary venous connection and a straight vein that will have red flow. But in case of left side vena cava, that will be blue flow, because that is carrying blood from above going into heart. But in case of total anomalous pulmonary venous connection in a straight vein, that is flow is coming from below through a straight vein into left innominate vein. So only that is the point to know in this image. Flow has to be blue. That means has to be from superior to inferior, from above to downwards. Only then that will be the flow through left side vena cava. Otherwise it will be the flow within the straight vein on case of total anomalous pulmonary venous connection of supracardiac variety. That is the point to know from this image. So anything that is lateral to descending aorta having blue flow, then that will be left side vena cava draining into coronary sinus. Otherwise, if it is red in flow, then that will be a straight vein draining into left innominate vein in case of total anomalous pulmonary venous connection of supracardiac variety. So ultimately what we have learned from this image, this is sinus venosus ASD of IVC type. This bicable view will give you answer. Whenever you have confusion, you expect ASD but ASD is not seen easily, then in that case you have to make this view, and this view will give you the answer. You can see in this view again, whenever I am trying to find out IVC from 4 chamber to simply per transverse section or transverse view you can say, then you get this abnormal flow is going into right atrium. This is what you see. This is simply IVC and right atrium, junction of IVC and right atrium. Here the blood is from left atrium is going into this right atrium, and at the same time this is right lower pulmonary vein is also draining along with this ASD. So if it is outside left atrium, in that case what is it is? It is right lower pulmonary vein along with ASD draining into right atrium. So if it outside left atrium, a structure that is outside left atrium, that must be pulmonary vein that is draining into right atrium besides IVC and SVC. So this is something, the right lower pulmonary vein draining into right atrium along with ASD flow, or you can say IVC flow, because ASD is sinus venosus of IVC type. So this is fourth chamber view. Then this is the flow from left atrium to right atrium, then this is flow from right lower pulmonary vein into right atrium along with IVC flow. Very interesting video. If you make this image like this is subcostal view, fourth chamber to simply transverse view, transverse section. You will get this image. This is you see the size of ASD. This is left atrium. This is left atrium. This is left atrium, and this is right atrium. This is ASD. This is IVC. IVC. This is the ASD flow again. Thank you.